Hello everybody, my name is Brian Kindlespire, and on this episode of Anything's Possible, we're doing something a little bit unique with this new radio. I think we mentioned it in the last radio video, that we had a special idea, but we never said what it was. It's actually, if you look, I think I showed the back of the radio, and it had AV ports. So I think we're going to put a DVD player in. We actually went to Walmart and bought one. It was the smallest one we could find that has AV, and it actually conveniently runs off of USB, which is awesome. If not, we had inverter down here, so either way, but that is really nice. So I was kind of thinking we could put it right here in this cubby. It almost kind of fits. It's a little bit too thin for the height and too wide for the width. So we're gonna have to do a little bit of trimming in there, like right here. But if we just cut out a little bit there, all the way down, I think it'll fit pretty good. And then we might actually connect the USB to the radio came with two USB ports, one for the not AirPlay, Apple CarPlay, and the other one was just a USB that was switched with the radio. So we might put it to that. That way, whenever you turn the radio on, the DVD player comes on, and that way it's not always on like all night long. If we plugged it into here, it would be on all night long. Or I think the inverter also has USB ports. That way, the inverter is actually for this center console, I believe. So it would just be on whenever you turn the inverter on. So, which might be convenient too, because then, you know, if you're sitting on like lunch break or something and you wanted to watch a show, you could turn the key on and have the radio on as your TV, this playing the DVD, and then this is only on when the inverter is on. So it could be on when the truck is off, but it wouldn't get audio from the radio. So you'd have to turn the inverter on anyway to have better sound. So yeah, you might just put it to the inverter. Yeah, so it should be pretty simple, just cutting this. Yeah, all right, well, let's get to it. All right. Well, we just got it cut. It should fit. We had to cut out this edge. Let me flip it around so you can see. It was solid here. That's what it was over here. And then I think we had to. It was kind of weird getting it to line up here in the front. I pretty much just took the die grinder. We cut it out with the die grinder. And I just followed the plastic along and just cut out the front with it too. It was a little bit weird, but that was the best way we could do it. And then we did notice while we were cutting it that there was a little bit of this sub dash that needed to get cut out too. It wasn't much. I think we just we used like a multi-tool with like a saw blade to cut it, and then a file to file down the plastic. It was like that much of plastic. So it should fit now. It fits in here. It's a little bit tight, but if it's tight, that means it'll hold itself. So, about like that. It's wiggly here, but I imagine it won't be since we're even hanging over here. I bet it'll be pretty tight in the hole. So it should work. It might stick out a little bit too, like that much, because the sub dash back there won't let it go completely in like that, but having it hang out a little bit might look a little bit better, and it's probably not going to hurt anything. So I'll get this piece back in here, and I think we're going to pull the radio and run the AV cables, and then we should be good. So I'll get this piece in first. All right, I've got the radio pulled out now. And while we're in here, I think I'm actually just gonna run this mic too. I'm gonna have it go through the dash. I normally run them above the instrument cluster, but wherever we can get it. And then like up and on this A-pillar probably in here. That's where I have mine. I don't know if he wants it more up here, but it's gonna be somewhere in this area. So we're probably gonna do that too, which means we will have to pull this faceplate of the dash, just this dash bezel, and then I'm not gonna take this off, but if we just pull it out a little bit by taking these screws out, we should be fine, because that's kind of a landmine back there. So we're not gonna pull the gauges out right now. That's a different project. So yeah, alrighty. I will probably run the AV cables first. I think that's what I'm gonna do. And then while we have the radio out, I'll pull this off and we'll run the microphone wire. So, yep, I'll start with that then. All right, I'm running these AV cables now. Kind of got them stuffed in here and they should be down here somewhere. Gonna be way back. And what's difficult is this video cable has disconnected itself from the audio cables. So I'll probably be pulling the audio cables through separately and then digging for the video cable. Let me see what I can do. Pulling on this one. Can I see him? No, if I could see him, I could feel him. Well, there's one. Oh, yay, it came with the video cable. Well, that's not what I expected, but I guess I still got the two wires. Digging for the white one. Oh, there's so many wires in here. There we go. That should be all of them. All right. All right. That's everything for the DVD player. The microphone is next, I guess. Yeah, so I guess I'm just pulling off this bezel next. All right, I have the microphone up here. The cable is run down through, oh, A-pillar's a little bit out of whack down there. Meh, it'll be okay. I've got the cable run down the A-pillar and then coming down. I couldn't get it, normally I put it through, it's hard to, like right here in the dash, and then I'll go around the instrument cluster. But I had to go down and then into the dash and above the instrument cluster, and then through here. Luckily, the microphone cable was like plenty long enough. It did all of that and then another like 2 or 3 foot. So it was plenty long enough. Got it plugged in here. AV cables were ran, and I got them plugged into the radio here. So those are here. And then I'll put the radio back in and then put this in here. And yeah, it should be fine. Put it back together, see if it works. So, yeah, all right. I'll start putting it back together. Ah, there we go. It turned on. So we're good here. Is there a DVD in here? Okay, well we should get some sort of screen. Oh, go away. AV, okay. On, perfect. That's the brand of this DVD player, isn't it? I think it is. Yep, no disc. There we go. All right, sweet. Open? Yeah. All right. Should we get something and play it? Okay. Okay, so we got it all hooked up. It works. We're getting a picture. The only thing that we noticed is that we're getting a buzz in the audio. I'm not sure if you hear that, but that's quite an annoying buzz. I think it's a grounding issue. I think if we just ground it somewhere to the case, and then wherever we can find a ground, it should fix that problem or help it at least. So it might be best to ground it to the harness by the radio. So we're probably gonna have to pull the radio back out. Unfortunately, but you know what? If that's the least of the problems, we're sitting pretty good. So I guess I'm taking the radio back out. As you can hear, we have the buzz. I think we have the ground cable connected where we want. And then we just gotta connect it to this. It took a little while to connect it back there, but we think we found it. Pretty well solved it. It doesn't completely get rid of it, but realistically, you're gonna be watching it more at like that volume. And you can still hear a difference. But I think that's gonna do it. I honestly kind of like the idea of just loosening this screw and just putting it behind it. So I'm gonna do that. I'm not sure if I liked that pop.
What do you mean you're not sure? It's my DVD player.
Yeah, but if I break it, I have to buy you a new one.
It was $25. Plus, you already bought this one for
Actually,
me.
it was $25, wasn't it?
Yeah, plus you already bought this one for me.
Yeah. We're not talking about that though. Oh, it went to sleep. I've never seen it go to sleep before.
What's cool is when it hits the edge, it changes colors.
Oh.
Yeah, it's really nice.
Have you seen it hit the corner yet?
Nope.
Gotta watch it hit the corner.
Oh, no, it didn't hit it. It was very, very close. And this is what I should do on my lunch break. Just watch that.
Yeah, why not?
What's in the DVD player just to watch
The DVD logo.
Yeah, the screensaver.
There we go. Good enough. And now, for our final act, we shove the DVD player in and pray it fits. Oh, she gonna be tight. Ooh, feisty. Oh man, that's tight. Oh my gosh. Oh, I pushed a button. Yes ma'am. Thank you. Okay, come on. You're right, I might have to. There we go. Is that about where it was? I thought we had it mapped out in there.
Yeah,
But I thought it sat in further than that.
Nope, that should be it.
You think so?
Yeah, that's it.
Okay,
I
well,
think that's what we had it measured out to.
if it is, if it's what it is, it's not bad. I kind of like it. Now you can like, nice. Ooh, just barely misses the keys. Maybe if we, there we go. And then pop it back in there. Yeah, and then the buzzing, that's like maximum volume. Nice. 15. Cool. All right. Got a microphone. Got a DVD player. Not sure how many people have done that. That's kind of cool, especially in a 9th gen. Nice. I would say all went pretty well. I would say so. We struggled a little bit with that sound. Microphone was pretty easy, but yeah, I think all went well. Kind of a unique thing to put a DVD player in an old truck. Kind of a unique thing to put that radio in an old truck. But I don't think it's too bad, man. I think that's kind of cool. I like how it's black. yeah, that's pretty much it. Might have been a little bit of a shorter episode since it didn't take very long, but I think it was worth it. I think it's going to get a lot of use. Yeah, so definitely don't let anybody tell you you can't put a DVD player in a truck, because you can. So yeah, keep at it, because clearly anything's possible.